In this training, we will learn about ABCCM's Code of Ethics, which establishes a broad framework of behavioral guidelines and expectations for employees, board members, and volunteers. ABCCM's Code of Ethics is a guiding document that reflects our spirit of service and commitment to professional integrity. It should remind us that what we do not only reflects on us as individuals, but also on the whole organization of ABCCM and its mission. The Code of Ethics contains broad principles and a general standard of behavior, but it cannot and does not address every aspect of our behavior or answer every ethical question you may have. In Stephen Covey's now famous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he tells us to seek first to understand others, then to be understood. At ABCCM, we are often the first to hear our neighbors' stories of crisis and hardship. These stories are difficult for our clients to tell and can be difficult for us to hear, but we are called to listen. In all that we do, we should endeavor to attentively and lovingly listen to our stakeholders. Those are our clients, our coworkers, our donors and volunteers, and our community partners. It is only when we listen that we truly understand their needs and can then work to meet them within the scope of our programs and mission. We serve a diverse community full of people from different backgrounds and cultures. We will always strive to value and respect each individual and their unique God-given talents and qualities. At ABCCM, we are entrusted with some of the most private and protected information of people's lives. From donors to clients, board members, and volunteers, we will respect their right to privacy and confidentiality. We will follow our policies and procedures for handling privileged information and safeguard it as if it were our own. ABCCM and its staff, volunteers, board of directors, and donors shall comply at all times with all applicable federal, state, and local laws. We shall adhere to all regulations and standards of professional conduct that apply to our work and fulfill our fiduciary responsibilities with transparency and the highest degree of integrity. In addition, ABCCM's Board of Directors shall provide credible and effective oversight of the organization's work without personal bias. Beyond the terms of employment, there shall be no personal gain from work with ABCCM. This means staff, volunteers, donors, and board members shall not accept commissions, gifts, payments, loans, promises of future benefits, or other items of value from anyone who has or may seek benefit from the ministry. We shall not engage in any fundraising for our personal benefit. Further, we are committed to the highest level of integrity and transparency in our fundraising. ABCCM's policies and procedures address many additional aspects of our work. Staff, volunteers, and board members shall abide by these governing documents and adhere to this code of ethics, as well as our conflict of interest policy and whistleblower policy. Failure to do so may result in disciplinary action, up to and including dismissal. Our personal behavior must never reflect poorly on ABCCM and its mission of service to our neighbors. We should act at all times in accordance with the highest ethical standards, keeping the interests of the ministry, its members, clients, donors, and volunteers in mind. We are committed to always telling the truth and honoring our commitments to the community. The work of ABCCM is the work of the body of Christ and cannot be done alone. We will always endeavor to appropriately acknowledge those that help to shoulder this work and thank them for their contributions. Our clients are some of the most vulnerable members of our community. We will respect and safeguard their property, as well as the property of our volunteers and of the ministry as a whole. It is inappropriate to engage in any personal relationship with a client receiving our services, especially any quid pro quo or this for that relationship. We shall also refrain from witnessing any legal documents, such as powers of attorney, guardianship, or advance directives. This concludes the training presentation on ABCCM's Ethical Codes of Conduct. Remember that this is intended to be a broad overview and does not address every aspect of ethical behavior. Your supervisor is available to provide additional guidance and resources should you have any questions or concerns.